Whew, okay. There we are. I had to quickly secure something to the wall because it fell out a while ago and I didn't get it in place, but everything's good now. Alrighty, how are we all today? Hopefully you all are still kicking along there. Okay, so I've been doing glass placing and water placing and, wool placing, and it's just been one of those days where there is no shortage of stuff to do. Okay. Get on into it there. Now, unfortunately, it does seem like my connection isn't going to behave the greatest. I can't help that. I'm so sorry. If it decides not to be nice, it decides not to be nice. There's very little... Come on. Very little I'm able to do about the connection issue if it decides it wants to fuck up again. There we go. Okay, everything should be good. Alright. Actually, what I've taken to doing is splitting the screen. There we go. Between YouTube and everything else. All right. So, I have been mostly trying to tackle this monstrosity, which is the item sorter, item distributor. It's really more of a distributor than a sorter. And let me tell you, holy crap, there's just so much here. It's a lot. It's a lot. Haven't been doing much yourself, to be honest. That's fine. Well, I will say you did do too much. You overmined this area, and there's a lot of like redstone stuff that sits on some of the stone. So like, God, that was annoying. Because like some of these tunnels should be going back into the receding stone, and like it's all dug out. I don't know. It was over dug out. You should have adhered, Universin, to the. You should have adhered to the schematic, man. A lot of stuff here, though. But I think it's all right, though. It's all right. Maybe some COD, you and Mike and Nana. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, what's done is done. It can't be helped. I'm gonna do what I can, make this work. Oh, hey, Vincent, welcome. All right, so these are the water channels that make the game, or make the items that you will receive throughout playing the game possible to receive, because you need to be able to eat food. You're going to go into the game kind of naked. Ugh, okay, cool. Got here. You're going to have your hazmat suit. You're not going to be naked. You're going to have your hazmat suit and no other items that you are aware of. And so the ability to... Oh, fuck. I see where I went wrong. And so the ability to, like, get food to eat and then have stamina to be able to do the jumps and stuff that I'm going to demand of you. Because, I'm going to demand you do these jumps. Some of these jumps are really awful. Some of these jumps are really demanding. They're really dangerous. Oh, also the mobs. The mobs are going to be troublesome too. The mobs are going to mog you if you're not careful. So I had Alpha scrounge me up a few shulker boxes of water buckets to help all the water that we're going to need, because, oh my god, are we going to need so much water. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. Okay, and so that's one item distribution area complete. So this locker here, hidden inside this this area, I'm not going to say what it is, but this locker hidden here can now receive items. Not that there are any items to get, but it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so it's damaging to the frame rate there. Okay, so we need to put in the observers and the redstone, as well as all the rails, because that's how the game does its communicating. Can't wait for next Thursday. I know, man, I know. I can't wait for this project to be done and dusted. Okay. The hole to get back up is over here. Son of a bitch. I'm so bad at aiming. There we are. Okay, so next big thing is over here. Or, well, actually, this is the card distributor. We'll get to the card distributor later. I think the big... Because, see, there's a lot of redstone that will block the path of some water. And we don't have any of that redstone stuff in place yet. Hoppers, droppers, dispensers, you know, the like. Hit the like and what up? Oh, yeah. And you mean thumbs up? Yeah, I get what you mean, Stone Cold Killer. But yeah, I appreciate that. Hit the like button. Like Stone Cold Killer said. Oh, son of a bitch. Let me in there, you fuck. Okay. Lots of water. Lots of torches. Okay. So some of this area, I just stopped, like, putting a glass ceiling over. Because what was the point? You know? What's the point? With some of this, it ain't gonna matter. With some of this, all these tunnels are tall enough to, like, stand in. So I figured, whatever. I'm going to have to be very careful the next game that I make. And, like, think of the Jack who will have to go and gather all of these awful materials that I made myself go and gather. Because you better believe having to go and get, I don't know, 4 shulkers of blue ice, you better believe that is a gigantic pain in the ass that honestly packed ice would have been just as good. But the Jack of, you know, 8 or 9 months ago did not fully appreciate that fact. And so the Jack of literally the last 12 hours has had to deal with that. So I've learned my lesson. Get items and make them, like, reasonable to obtain. Because I don't know if you know this, blue ice is insane. Blue ice is 9 packed ice. Oh, god damn it, I forgot an ice. Good thing I brought a bunch with me. Just on the off chance I had to repair a hole. Because printer is not perfect. Printer would leave gaps every now and then. Ghost blocks and whatnot. So yeah, so I was healthily reminded... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't glass this area up. Okay. Simple fix. A simple fix. Yeah, printer is really, really strong now, but, like, oh my god. It's not perfect, but damn is it cool. Okay. Alright, get all of these parts, and there we have it. Okay, does this flow pretty much to the edge? I think that's, like, good enough. Like, it will scoot an item in there. So, like, let's just do that. Test item, test item, test item. Zoop. Yep. Down into the receiver every time. Okay, cool. It's cool. It all works. It functions. I nukered the iceberg biome up north. We didn't have enough blue ice. I ended up having to go and get more. Which is just how it is. Like, the ice situation was shockingly out of hand. It's one of those things where you're like, oh, I won't need that much. But when you actually have to, you know, account... See, this was my fault, right? I decided, oh, well, we'll use blue ice everywhere because I don't know. Because. And, yeah, now I pay for it. I get to pay for it the hard way. It's all more or less taken care of, but, like, it was a lot of trouble that it didn't need to be. If I had known Printer was going to be so good, I would probably have, I don't know, I would probably have made it out of packed ice or something. Maybe I could have, like, re-exported a schematic. I don't know. Hello, Italian. A new achievement, now not sleeping and encountering a special event like a Jacktherippa stream. Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't fall asleep and miss. Hello, Andres. Welcome. Okay, so I'm just going to have to put a thing there for the moment. Water. Okay. All right, so that's taken care of. This is taken care of. That whole, I don't know. I'm going to go back to the start of the item distribution. Fuck, where'd I put the hole? There it is. I need to color code that hole so that I can see it from a distance and then aim for it. And I'm also going to stupid proof it for myself, and I'm just going to open it up and make it bigger so that I can't possibly miss now. All right. So yes, this will be an incredibly essential system that will keep the game functional, basically. Okay, so over there is like the next hole, I think. It's like this is the first hole, right? Yeah, and then the next hole is over here. Also, a lot of this building when I was prototyping was all slapdash thrown together. And it works, but it's everywhere. This stuff is just everywhere. I really kind of like regret not having it be more organized. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because, again, it works. But I can regret not being a little more organized, I guess. Okay, so this goes off that way. Okay, so the next hole is this one. Oh, hell. Okay, so there's an observer that's going to go right there. And I don't have the observers put in place yet. Universin, could I deputize you or, I don't know, someone to start placing observers? Because the observers are going to be... Come on. Come on. Over here. Stupid fucking item stacking plugin. There we go. Huh? Whoa. Ping. Ugh, fucking ping issues. 2B2T's been having ping issues the last 24 hours, like really annoyingly. Does anybody know what the hell is going on with that? Why there are so many problems? Who is doing what? There's got to be someone tweaking the server's nipples or something. Can't unpack it? No. Regardless of prejudice, I'm not looking forward to placing the maps. No, yeah, the maps are going to be a problem. But don't worry about maps right now. We can avoid doing maps. Like, we don't have to, though I do want to. The primary struggle we're going to have is redstone. The water is already a bit of an issue, but it's not, like, untenable. Might be okay. We'll see. Really, we don't have enough manpower. Enough people doing things. There's only, like, 3 or 4 major things left to do anyway. So, like, this game is so close to completion, it hurts. A lot of fucking in this stream. 2 FPS? For what? I don't know what. Well, now it may be my connection. Like, my connection may not be the greatest right now. My connection's a little poor. Oh God, it's really poor. So speaking of the connection, the story I've been told basically is that we are imminently, but I don't know how imminent, we're getting fiber. It's getting closer and closer to our neighborhood. But as a result, the company doesn't want to like put effort into maintaining an old, I would assume dying, infrastructure. So we're probably not going to get any change to our net until fiber. When the fiber cable runs our way, then we'll probably have better net. And it really sucks, but like, companies are what they are. So yeah, sorry about the low FPS or the low, I don't know, everything. Hopefully it all improves, but I don't know, who knows? Who knows? Fiber is good, yeah, if they'll give it to us. But I don't know their plans or their route that they're taking. I just know that it's somewhat farther down the road than I would like it to be. But they are probably going to get it to us in a decent-ish time frame. Like, probably this time next year, it should be all good. I don't know. There's no way to know. Not really. You can know only within so much certainty of something happening. Wow, this one's like really out of the way. Oh, that was a torch. It's so weird not seeing redstone and all this stuff yet. Should be here, but like it isn't yet. Oh well. Feels like, how do I put this? It feels like the game is complete, but not, you know? Like, stuff is here that should be, or isn't here that should be here, but like, it won't be that bad. I think it'll be alright. Get a decent amount of stuff done and ready. Fuck. Grab the wrong item. Okay. And then same as the other one. Since this just goes straight on to there, I think that can, yeah. Yeah, the game portion is walkable. Yeah. The game portion's not gonna be super crazy. Or, well, the game itself is kind of crazy, but like... Yeah, okay, so that slides in every time. Perfect. Well, that's an item I'm going to have to go and fish out later. Oh, well. Good, this area works. Yeah, the game is now, like, totally continuous. So that means all the inner working area is, like, you can walk down everywhere. Some doors are not opening or functional yet, but, like, for the most part, the spots that are supposed to have game and stuff. Oh, hello, Arthur. Am I on DSL? I think we're DSL. I don't know. I don't know what the official classification is for it. I just know that we're going to get fiber in the future somewhat soon. And they're just taking their sweet time to get down to us. But whatever infrastructure issue, because that's what it is, it's a problem the company would have to fix. Whatever part or thing it is they'd have to fix or replace, they don't want to bother And I know they're not gonna because it's so close to them getting fiber out here. Because, you know, fiber's the wave of the future. It just takes time, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know what their plans are precisely, and you can only know within so much certainty what a big company's plans are going to be because, you know, things can change on a dime. Fuck. God damn it. Naturally, I have to lodge myself in the tiniest hole. There we go. Okay. That hole is finished. This hole. It's you right here. There we are. Oh, I just keep telling myself that every block I place and everything I make will be worth it in the grand scheme of things. It'll get us to the intended goal. Okay. That there. There. Good enough. Just keep pushing, just keep pushing. You look at the image you sent me, the patterns proving to be quite an underestimate. Yeah, don't worry about emulating those patterns perfectly. It just that's a hard piece of fabric to like capture the essence of. Copperator's making a skin for me. For those of you wondering. Fishing out item later on, placing it for the... Yeah. I mean, it won't be that bad. I know where all the item chutes go. Hello, Red Dalek. Grab that up. Oh, wait. No, I did... Or did I? Aha! Oh, I duplicated a water source without meaning to. Interesting. Okay, now it works. Yeah, I was afraid of doing that. The fuck? Come on, let me in. Oh, but yeah, we're shockingly far along now. You can cruise the entire game. We just need to get mobs and redstone. Mobs, redstone. I think that's it, honestly. Mobs and redstone, and then we can run a test game to make sure it all functions. There we go. And that should do it. God, these longer item shafts. Like, it didn't take hardly any time in the prototype testing phase when we would send items down these long shafts to reach their intended destination. It didn't take very long for... Son of a bitch. Let me in. There we go. What the hell? Why is this not... Or did I break this? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, it didn't take very long in testing for items to reach from one area to another. So I chalked that up to the blue ice water streams, but also like it was just good design, you know? We just benefited from really good design. Man, I hope this shulker, these few shulkers of water is enough. Maybe we should have used ice. Maybe that would have been smarter. Just plain Jane ice. You like a good challenge, okay. Quick question, does trust breaking destroy communities? Yeah, of course it does. Did you expect it not to? Like, trust is the foundation of any community, man. There we go. Okay, and then this one, this flows into there, and that takes care of this one. Whoosh. Okay, so I actually probably need to get out here. Come on. There we go. Okay, can kind of sort of make it. What's a good way around? Because we made this giant room that's really cool, but also hard to navigate around. Escape the Jack Rooms 2 is gonna be, it's gonna be something. We're only just now beginning to finish number 1, and we're already thinking about number 2. Fuck. There we are. Okay, let's see now. All right, what is going on? Obviously, we are 2 weeks out from the American general election, the big one, the big bad, who will be the next ruler of the world. I guess. I don't know if that's necessarily the right way to put it, but feels that way. I'm kind of like nervous, but I know there's nothing I can do as an individual, you know. My power is extremely limited, so it doesn't matter really, but oh well. You know, we just have to sort of watch where the chips may fall and just take whatever happens. Live life. What else has been going on that's like really, you know, earth-shattering? So the Sisyphean project, how far is it from completion? We're at like 95% done. Once I do all the water placement, let me read my list. Okay, all right, so laid all the glass and the ice, water and top slab all these item channels, which is what I'm doing. The remaining redstone bobs and bits, so pistons, redstone wire, comparators, repeaters, droppers, hoppers, dispensers, observers, redstone lamps, what else? Hay bale, or no, not hay bales, it's target blocks, daylight sensors, like all of that shit. Then we got the rail lines, which are how the parts of the systems connect and talk to each other. Then we got to make all the hostile mobs that will go into the various places we need them to be. Some of them are going to be a lot harder because they're trident-wielding drowned. Yeah, it no longer deserves the Sisyphean name. Like, it's really close to being done. Then we got to go into all the item lockers and clear out any items that have ended up in there, like test items and stuff that may have fallen in there while we were digging. And then we get to run a few test games, and it will be time. So, like, it's really, really almost there. Like 95%, I would say, is a pretty good number. Also, I'm almost out of water. Ugh. Damn it. So yeah, I'm honestly quite happy with how far we got. I'm mostly just eager to play at least 1 or 2 test games. We don't have too much that's different. Like, there are maybe 1 or 2 bits that I'm gonna change or add on. Oh, I forgot to do one more thing. Mobs in place. That, yeah, okay. I have a one final little thing I wanted to make. Yeah, we'll do plenty of test games, don't worry. Like, a test game isn't going to be a full run of the game. It's going to be a run of every system to make sure all the individual systems work. And then we're going to do, like, a full run, like, starting how it would be run. Like, I don't know how else to put it. I'm sure it won't work 100% exactly the way we want it to, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we're getting close to being watered out. Best part is getting to laugh at the participants dying. Oh. I've been looking forward to that moment for literally greater than half a year. Like, I would replay those moments, because, like, that's what Tango Tech got to do with Decked Out 2. He got to poke fun at all the people who were dying. He got to watch them run around and go the wrong way or go the right way or go wherever, and then, yeah, he got to see and experience it all. Damn, I envy him. I guess that's part of the reason why I decided to make Escape the Jack Rooms in the first place. I wanted to have that Tango Tech styled experience where I get to see someone sputter around, go the wrong direction, paw around, uncertain of what to do or where to go, and just slowly watch them figure it out. And then slowly watch them gain that level of confidence and understanding and be like, that's my boy. I raised him. I told him what to do. I showed him how to live. That's my Vincent. Or, well, you know what I mean. Fuck socks. This stupid scroll problem. Does anybody else have this issue where if you scroll on your mouse wheel, it will go 1 notch farther than you intend? And so it'll carry my... Like, for example, I'll scroll like this to go to this item, and it'll go past 1 more, just because. Who did the video? Sal? Hopefully Sal will make a video. I'll get either Sal or Rickson or Vincent. One of those guys will make a video on this. I've asked them. Surely one of them will do that. If not, I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. Because this is such a cool game. They can't not make a video on this. On my way out of that. Here, there, okay. Yeah, this is such an awesome experience to have on 2B2T. There's no way you can't make a video on this, right? Because, I mean, think about how all intricate and crazy this game has become. Like, there's too much variance and crazy, interesting stuff you could experience. Decked Out 2 was a solid 3-month long, from September to December of last year, Like, it was a solid 3-month long affair of just people figuring it out, playing it, and screwing up and living and dying and barely winning by the skin of their teeth and other things like that, right? And so I can imagine you getting at least a month of fun out of this. Even though it's Halloween themed and obviously it's in time for Halloween, we're probably going to have people playing for, I mean, fuck, as long as they want to, really. Not just the people I invite, but like eventually we'll get to the world download phase. We're going to give out a doctored world download of the place, so you'll be able to get your own playing in, I should say. Yeah, like, I don't know if I'm going to release that right away. Maybe around Thanksgiving. Might be at Christmas. We'll see. It'll be once everybody's really had their fun with it, and then everybody else can have their chance at playing. Stop saying hello all over and over. Jeez. What is your deal, Arthur? Both candidates are bad in their own ways. Yeah. Who was responsible for the next 4 years? Yep. One downfall. Any advice for finding shulkers? Oh, God. Get lucky. That's really all I can tell you. Oh, no, not you too, Universon. Don't you start that shit. I might have to do as Pancho asked several months ago and ban all the Mexicans. I might have to do that. And by all the Mexicans, I just mean Pancho Hamster and his alt, Arthur. I might have to. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I need... where's a good body of water that I can plunder? Right here will do. Okay. So that's good. Get that. Cool. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is make all of the water sources, because there are a lot of water sources that need to be created, shall we say. Hello, Erwan. Welcome. Hello, Wilbur Rome. Is this still the game? Yes. We're still doing Escape the Jack Rooms. We're getting close to finishing. No one puts Pancho in a corner. Hey, Demonic. Welcome back. Am I banning you for No, I'm banning you for being annoying. But not really. I haven't banned you. I don't know why you're not a normal person, Pancho. You're just not normal sometimes. So I don't know. I like making you squirm too, so maybe I'm just doing that. Maybe you're just too autistic. I don't know. You're excited to see it. I am too. Say hello? I did say hello to you, Demonic. What are you talking about? 1, 2, 3. Shit nuggets. I try to say hello to everybody, but y'all gotta remember, okay? Please bear this in mind. I'm doing work. I'm trying to get this... like done. I'm focused on the project. The thing at hand is what's to be done. So like that comes before anyone's comments, before anybody's notice me senpai type energy. Like just know I am trying to do a thing. Like, that's something I don't feel some of you understand. I'm here to achieve a goal. I'm here to make something. I can't always notice you. I want to, but that's not realistic. For $100 years, you guaranteed hello. Well, I mean, if you donate, yeah, I'll say hi to you. I will notice you. This isn't an attention-seeking contest, or it shouldn't be. Like, it's about the work. It's about the grind to create something cool. The process of creation is the end that should be. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm sorry if I don't notice your stuff. I can't. It's just how I am. Maybe you're too autistic. You are a little autistic, Poncho. I won't deny. You do give me that energy. I could be wrong. You may not be autistic. You come off that way. Maybe you're just shy, and that's just all there is to it. But God, do you get weird sometimes. It's just... It is what it is. Oh my God, Wilbur. Thank you for donating, Wilbur. I do appreciate you. You didn't have to do that for me. Yes, I will say hi to you, Wilbur. Hello. There. Bye, guys. Okay, take care, Demonic. You're not too autistic. You're autistic for saying it like 5 times in a row. Even though I openly said hello back. Like, I even noticed you the first time you said it. So that's like the crazy part. Okay, get that. Water. You didn't say hello back? I could have sworn I did. I'm sorry if I didn't. I don't know. Like I said, I'm focused on the work, which means I'm going to lose my train of thought, which means I'm going to lose my concentration. I'm going to spaghetti everywhere. I'm going to forget what I was doing sometimes. I'm human. Just realize that, please. I try to keep focus on what I'm doing so that I can keep things moving. Like, I've gotten to the point where I prefer to do menial labor off stream because I know I can do it more efficiently. Having to divide my focus between A and B is really difficult. Like, I noticed this in the hardcore streams, where if I was not paying attention to what I was doing, I wouldn't get anything done. Or I would barely get anything done. And it was like, well, damn, I'm trying to make this cool building, and I can't hardly think. I can't hardly concentrate. So, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you just have to understand, this is the focus. Getting my stuff in order so that there is a show that can be had. A celebration that can be had. Sploosh. Okay. This is good. Time to leaf. Oh, shit. Oh, how do I get back over there? Owie, I keep breaking my nose. I need to watch a stream tonight. I've been walking on the highway for 7 hours. I don't blame you, Wilbur. I'm glad to at least have that. Wait, why is there... Oh! Okay. Thank you, Universal. Yeah, you placed rails everywhere. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, that shit would probably have to be broken anyway. I didn't really give much consideration to how I would have to build this in survival when we were doing the prototyping. I was just making stuff because I could make stuff. And I really regret not giving myself more of a, okay, you're going to have to make this in survival in however many months. Like, Go easy on yourself. Don't use a fuck ton of packed ice or blue ice. You know, maybe make those tunnels more open and wide for a person to actually, you know, reach. Because you got to get back in there somehow, or someone's going to have to. And so, yeah, I didn't give myself... Oh, shit, that's supposed to have glass on it. Yeah, I didn't give myself the courtesy of, you know, make it to where you can access it. Think of how you would build it in survival, not how I'm currently building it in creative mode, right? The prototyping was, like, rife with that lack of thinking, that logic. Oh, well, I can make anything because I'm in creative mode. But, like... No, actually, you're not going to be in creative mode on 2B2T. That's kind of the point. So yeah, I've got to give myself better consideration for Escape the Jackrooms 2 when we do number 2. Man, 2 is going to be so cool, though. Holy shit, I have so many ideas for 2 already. Like the aesthetic, how it's all going to play out. I'm going to do similar things because, like with Decked Out 2 versus Decked Out 1, there were a lot of things in common. But there were a lot of newer elements introduced as well. So, like, definitely going to give myself some room to breathe. But then we're going to go ham on the next one. We're going to have a full build height to bedrock game. And it's going to have, like, all these bells and whistles. There are going to be puzzles to solve because there are not as many puzzles in Escape the Jackrooms 1. There are some puzzles, but not that many. Definitely going to make more puzzles for, like, the sake of skill, you know? I'm going to test similar things that I tested in Escape the Jackrooms 1, but there's going to be just as many fun, unexpected things for Escape the Jackrooms 2. Only puzzle really is the card exit mechanic. Yeah, exactly. Like, we intentionally... Well, not all... No. The spider eye thing. Spider eyes are also, I would consider, something of a puzzle. The fermented spider eye problem, if you can even call it a problem, is something of a, you know, piece 2 and 2 together kind of thing. But not like... It's not mandatory. You can skip the spider eye stuff entirely, and you'll not be any worse for wear. But with this, I don't know. With Escape the Jackrooms 2, you might have to figure out how to use spider eyes. We'll see. Okay. So that goes down here and lands in there. Okay, cool. Yeah, and we'll get a barrel with a dropper and all that in here. So that's that locker finished. Or the item flow to it, anyway. Where the fuck you at, Fit? I know, right? Fit would have to make a video on this if he'd even answer his damn DMs, but I can't get a hold of him. Jackrooms 2 or Space Valk 5? If we got an end update, it would definitely be Space Valk 5. I might just do both simultaneously. Though the only problem with that is it wouldn't be 384. Oh, and also, actually, no, we couldn't do both. Because you die in these games. And so dying would necessitate a pearl. So, like, you'd have to go, if you lose if you lose Escape the Jackrooms 2 and you die, that means you got to go all the way back to the end dimension and somehow get out. And then obviously we'd load your pearl. But, like, that's a giant pain in the ass, you know? Like, at least if you die and Escape the Jackrooms 1, you've more or less got your bed set right there, right? This area is world edit jank, I know, right? Very just unfortunate. Or no. This area is not world edit jank. I did this in creative mode. This is the card distribution room. Yeah. You're trying to get those rails to go straight. You have to make 2 rails. Yeah, they have to go, as in it can't place them in the schematic. Yeah, you can. Let me show you how. There is a way to do it. You can do it in survival. I know that. Let me get over there. I didn't world edit that. I had to place that by hand, even in creative mode. Yeah. You can place rails like that. Yeah. I think you get the idea. Let me... Okay, give me some bar. Sorry. Give me some rail. I'll show you how to do it. Fuck nuggets. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so we do that, and then we do that. And we do that. And that. There. And then this one. There we go. See? Super simple. Yeah. There was an old adventure puzzle map I played way back in like 2012, 2013 that tested your redstone knowledge. And I was decently familiar with redstone in those days. A lot, not as good as I am today, but like back then there wasn't as much you could do, obviously. But there was still a decent amount of redstone knowledge you had to employ. And there was one puzzle, and this really fucked me up. There was this one puzzle that demanded you know how rails orient and why rails orient the way that they do. And to open the door, you had to have a rail signal, like, orient in just such a way, and you had only so many moves you could move in. And I couldn't solve it. And so I had to watch the map maker himself show off the solution. And so ever since then, I realized, oh yeah, rails are really fucky, but there is a structure to how they place. And so yeah, rails will mess you up, but they're not not that important. Normally you don't care, right? Like when does rail orientation ever really matter? Like maybe if you're making a giant rail line, maybe. But even then, like, you usually can control quite easily where the rail goes. And yeah, this is definitely one of the weirder ones. So like railstone in a tight, compact area is pretty demanding, but it's not like impossible. You can usually, if you know what you're doing, you can make it work. Is railstone a coined term? I wonder, is that a thing? Because it's not like I invented it. But surely someone else has called it railstone before, right? I don't know. Whatever. Railstone is good shit. Slimestone and honeystone as well. It's good shit if you know what to do with. Anything redstone related gives you a headache? Well, I mean, that's because it's too complicated. It is, like, when I got into redstone in, like, mid-beta. Like, redstone was so simple back then. Like, pistons were about to come out, and the repeater had just been released. And so you had a grand total of 4 redstone items in the game. Redstone, the new piston, so piston, sticky piston, the repeater, the torch, and the dust. That was it. And then you had light, so like the lever. That's right, the levers, the doors. I forgot about that. Lever, door, button, and did we have the redstone lamp yet? I don't think we did. And yeah, so like the amount of things you could do with the redstone back in mid-beta was like really limited. Like You didn't have any options, redstone-wise. So when I learned it, it was really simple. But over time, things just got so much more complicated. So yeah, nowadays, I don't envy anyone trying to get into redstone. You'll go blind staring at like 50 million different explanations. So yeah, I don't blame you, man. I'm sorry, Wilbur. Oh yeah, we had the pressure plate stuff too, but pressure plates weren't nearly as crazy. Okay, let me make sure I've got all these channels organized appropriately. Okay, cool. I just suddenly realized and had to correct a corner that the items were not going to flow there the way that I wanted. So yeah, they're like anyone who starts Minecraft or starts learning about Minecraft stuff today has a literal decade and a half of stuff to brush up on. There was this one guy who got into Minecraft. He was a former stream regular. I'm not going to go into too much detail on who he was, but he got into Minecraft. And he was like, oh, well, everybody's having fun playing this game. Is it any good? And I'm like, yeah, it's one of the best games ever made. And so he's enjoying it, but he's like so overwhelmed with all the crazy shit you can now do because Minecraft has had 15 years of, and at that time it was 14 years, of development. And I was just like, yeah, I don't envy anybody trying to get into Minecraft today. Because if you're trying to get into Minecraft now, after 15 years plus of development, like, good luck with that. There's so much you have to catch up on. And there's just new shit after new shit after new shit. And it's just like, it's so overwhelming. Yeah, I bet you'd get a headache learning redstone. I bet you would cringe, like, learning how to survive your first night, because surviving the first night today isn't anything like it was in beta or alpha. And you know, that's just how it is. Ooh, perfect. Well, that's just fucking perfect. Oh, that just fell in. That is like the Fibonacci sequence is just so well made. Okay, I gotta find this item stream somewhere. And then I've got the internal card distributions water streams, and then I've got the the card submission item streams. So that's a lot. That is a lot of item streams. Good thing we have enough water. Well, we have infinite water, but you know what I mean. Oh, man. Ooh, sorry about that. Yawn just came over me out of nowhere. It really is a shame Printer doesn't deal with slabs or anything like that. I've not heard any good explanation as to why it can't. It just can't. Also, I love that we cut through a geode just to have an item transfer tunnel. It's really funny. This extremely exotic setting, just part of the game now. Whee! Splash. Okay, that should be in there. That's good. Whoosh. Shit. Uh-oh. How do I leave? Damn it. How do I leave? Whatever. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. So after all of this is already a lot. All the water item circulation stuff. Whoops. After that, I believe the next big Herculean task is to get all the redstone and all the item systems up and running. Good God, we're already on bordering a weekend, more or less. Like, I feel like there just isn't enough time in the day. Like, that's how I feel. Late getting on my side. Good luck on the competition. Yeah, on the completion. All right, well, take care, Talion. Thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate it. Any okay, I read that. What else? I used to be one of the people that only play 1.8.9 since it first came out, and when I finally started playing new versions a few years ago, you were so confused. Yes, exactly. There is so much new crap that it's overwhelming. That's why I didn't want to stay on 2B2T if it was going to stay in 1.12. Because I knew we'll get so far away from the newer versions of Minecraft that the new versions of Minecraft will be alien. I missed 1.13, 1.14, and 1.15 because I stayed on here all that time. And so when I went and quit for a while and I played 1.16, I had like 4 versions of Minecraft all at once. And it was fine. It was fun. It wasn't too much. It was a manageable amount of stuff to keep up with. But there were a lot of new things that, especially in the redstone department, I was not aware of, like how honey and slime interact. Like, that was really cool. And there are a lot of neat contraptions you can do with that. I can't imagine not knowing any of that or not being able to take advantage of it because I was just totally ignorant. Everybody jumping from 1.12 to 1.19, well, gosh, I don't even want to imagine how much trouble that was for some people. Because, like, half the shit people were struggling with, I was already well familiar with. And so not having that knowledge, like, knowledge is one of those things where if you're smart, you already understand the value of it. And you understand the value of, or the disadvantage of not having it. And you understand the value of keeping up with it. But if you underestimate it, or you undervalue it, you realize real quick, oh shit, not having some knowledge is detrimental. It's destructive. It's, it's crippling. I'm unable to do stuff that I wanted to do. Yeah, like, it's bad. Not having some piece of knowledge is really bad. And so seeing Minecraft continue on, which was cool. I liked seeing the updates. I liked seeing the new stuff that Minecraft was getting up to. But then turning over to my left and seeing 2B2T woefully behind, and I was just like, well, this is going to be a shit show real fast. And it turned into a shit show real fast because then Randar, in addition to NoCom and whatever the hell else was going on that maybe we don't know about yet, I don't know. It quickly became one of those problems where I was like, wow, talk about stressful. Talk about problematic. And not staying up to date was just such an issue. Oh well. Glad that's all behind us, though. I can't imagine how much more overwhelming it would be to be someone who quit Minecraft, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago, whenever. And you'd be like, oh, I remember Minecraft. Let's get back into that game. You know, how much different could it really be? Night and fucking day. That's how different. So yeah, it pays to keep up with stuff. You start at 112 and the game is completely different. I know, right? Even things like speed runs are incomprehensible. Yeah. Absolutely. I'll play that, right? The game has changed so much it's unrecognizable. Yep, I agree. I feel like the game has improved, certainly. It hasn't gotten worse, thankfully. Even if every update is kind of like slightly mediocre, it still does eventually change things, because those changes, eventually there are small synergies, you know? When Honey and Bees came out, we all scoffed and laughed at it, myself included. But there are like small synergies that over time add up to something interesting. And you get to the point where you begin to appreciate, you know, okay, well, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's okay. Maybe there is a reason for some of this. Like, it's not the end of the world. Even if it isn't what we wanted in the moment, you know, some of these things become relevant later. Okay, I'm gonna make just like a fuck ton of water. Oh, damn it. All right. It's another item tunnel finished. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. There we go. I'll just break out. I'm like Houdini. Whoosh. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just 5 more ice tunnels. And that finishes off the item locker distribution area. Can I help you, sir? Fucking slimes. I'm now racist against slimes. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put a cover on top of a lot of this. Because actually, I think they'll interact with the items, won't they? If I throw a thing in there, will they stop that? No. Okay. Oh well. Well, the item stream works. Damn, it works really good too. Yeah, that shit is gone. And Dark said the blue slime or the blue ice was unnecessary. Ha. Ha, I say. No, he's entirely right. It was unnecessary, but it's a neat touch. A lot of fucking work for what is effectively just cool. Hey Elmo, welcome. Let's mine some diamonds at level 16. Okay. Veterans Day. Oh yeah, it is. That's not until mid-November? Or no, is that like a month from now? And obviously Thanksgiving's about a month from now. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving is exactly a month from now. Ooh. Good food. I can't wait. Although this time I'm sitting on the box outside the walk-in rather than inside it. How are we doing? Well, what am I doing? I'm watering. What are you doing? I am watering. That pun was awful, but I apologize for nothing. Ooh. That cool. Yeah, we are watering all these item streams, getting them ready for their intended purpose, which is transit of items. There are a lot of them, and they go everywhere. I'm really proud of the item distribution system. Like, my brain worked quite well. I didn't bungle it up. I didn't retard my way into a hole. I didn't screw myself over, mostly. Like, I really did a great job with that item distribution locker system. Quite proud of myself. I am chuffed, as the Brits in Brit-Bongistan would say. Veterans Day is your birthday? Oh, it's the 11th. Oh, I didn't know that. Whoops. Oh, fuck socks. Too many buckets of water. It's a good thing there is a curb right here. Okay. Fuck it. We can make infinite water as we go along. Who cares? Oh, fuck. That, then this. Cool. Okay. So that should be able to allow any item to negotiate that curve, that bend. And test item. Okay, it will slide down to the chute, but I'm going to put in another one just to be safe. I don't like that it slowed down. Okay, yeah. That'll definitely push it all the way in. Whee! Oh, I know where that one goes. Interesting. Maybe I shouldn't have used glass. I don't know. Maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't. Oh yeah, this goes into that locker. Okay, cool. Owie. Owie. Really wish you couldn't detonate, or not detonate, but really wish you couldn't discharge a rocket on a wall face like that. I really wish they would get rid of that. If you want to blow up a rocket for like fireworks, you got to use a dispenser. You can't light them and detonate them by hand. If you're using a rocket by hand, it will only work with an elytra, and only while you're elytra flying, and it will only propel you forward. It will not do this shit. I'm so fucking tired of that shit. Like, that's just a waste of rockets for no reason. And it does not serve any meaningful purpose. There we are. 24-hour nonstop. Thanksgiving is hell for a cook. Well, I'm sorry, man. I'm not thinking from a cook's perspective. I know that day and Black Friday are really, really rough. I know those days can be patience trying. I will say this. I'm very happy I don't work in any sort of Black Friday adjacent environment any longer. I used to have to do that. I hate it. It made me hate the holidays. It really did. Like, you can't enjoy the holidays in the public sector. You really you can't. If you're a public service worker and or a food service person, like, the holidays are a nightmare, are they not? And, yeah, like, I completely understand why. Is this, that... There we go. It just is what it is, you know? So not being able to enjoy a part of my year is just really like, wow. That was just awful. But I know a lot of people don't have the choice. It is what it is. Oh, wait. There we go. I'm just personally very happy. But hey, at least the holidays are almost over, Elmo. The thing I don't understand is why the fuck people choose to eat at 3 in the afternoon. Yeah. There's a lot of like craziness with people's Thanksgiving schedules. I agree. People are nuts. So crazy when it comes to we're going to do this and then we're going to do this. And the families that go to 3 or 4 different places to eat. Usually it's all family, but you know what I mean. Like, that's also nuts. Why would you do that? Like, I don't know. Mariah Carey Christmas song. Oh my God. That fucking song. I have been burned out on Mariah Carey for the last 4 years. That song caught on so bad in 2020. It got to the point where I was like, please just don't. It was seemingly the only Christmas song playing that entire year. No idea why. It just sort of ended up that way. And see, now I have Jingle Bells in my head. Ugh. Still can't stand Christmas music. I'm still burned out. I'm probably burned out for a lifetime, if I'm being honest. Christmas music is not fun anymore. Family's always eating at 3 p.m. for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't get that. It's 1 or 2 at the latest. Mostly due to the complexity of the dinner itself. But, like, that's not impossible to fix. Usually we start cooking around 11 to maybe 10. And then we just go on about our business. And most of it's kind of as is. And then there's a little bit of prep on the back end, and then it's all done. And it's just like, that was fun. I mean, I get it. It could be a lot worse. There are some people who do crazy things, outlandish things. They want to do something extravagant. I get that. But, yeah. I mean, it's only one day a year. I don't blame people for going necessarily all out. But I get that it can be trying. Oh well. Thank you for showing the left-hand thing. Oh, yeah. What made you want to be left-handed, Elmo? In Minecraft. Not in real life, just in Minecraft. Okay. This is gonna have to be a block of glass. Shite. Okay, yeah, that should scoop that off into there. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Damn it. There we go. Fly, you fools, fly. Professional hater. This song is recurring revenue for her in the next 100 years. Yes, her and her estate will. Oh my God. I don't want to think about how much money that one song has made Mariah Carey. Not because it would upset me or anything, just because, like, it's just mind-boggling. She had to have made... I wonder if she's made $1 billion from that song. Like, cumulatively. She's probably spent most of it by now. But you never know. Like, is it... Like, how much money? I'm just curious. Is it publicly reported? Okay, that's slabs and good enough. Almost there. Almost there. We only got like 3 more. Or no, 2 more. This one and the one over, and that's all the water. Oh, fuck. Okay. That is a bad area. That is an area that is bad. That bad area should not be bad anymore. Cool. No, not cool. Fuck. There's more bad area under here. Okay. Almost done. Almost there, almost done. 3 million every year. Holy hell. That's royalties alone, I take it. I mean, that's really fucking cushy. 3 mil a year for doing nothing. Right? Imagine. You, could you live off that, I wonder? If she just decided she didn't want to do anything ever again? Like, just from royalties alone? You can just coast. That's crazy. Yeah, so it is publicly reported. I figured it might be, but you never know. But still, that's nuts. That is dick and peanut butter. Fucking nuts. Like my uncanny ability to find every little nook and cranny I can shove myself into with a rocket. What made you be left-handed is a harsh question. No, it was because of how the user interfaces were back in 1.9. Things have changed now. I could probably go back to being right-handed and not notice. But I'm so used to being left-handed in Minecraft, I don't think about it. But, I don't know, it'd be an interesting question to ask of someone who's suddenly adopted the left hand. 60 million since 1994. Jesus Christ. Well, I can say this. She is set for life. She must be, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to be the owner, composer, singer, whatever, with all the rights to a many millions of dollars, absurdly, overplayed airtime style song. Like, to the point where people begin to hate hearing it. Like, yeah, that's cushy. I will take that. I would happily take that. But at the same time, I don't know. Feels like it should be more. It's literally everywhere. Yeah. They must not pay a whole hell of a lot per play. Like, she still makes a fuck ton of money from royalties. But that the fees are not outrageous. Because as you said, it's everywhere. And you're right, it is everywhere. But it must only be a few cents per play. But that, because it's everywhere, those few cents per play add up so greatly that it's millions and millions of dollars a year. 3 mil a year is pretty darn good. Because that's concurrent. That's almost guaranteed. Like, fucking hell. There are people who have won the lottery who don't make that much money now. Admittedly, a lot of those people blew their money, but you know what I mean. Or now, let's not turn on full bright. I do need to know when it is too dark. What was even that expression? Peanut butter dick? No. Dick in peanut butter. Fucking nuts. Because peanuts... Your dick is fucking peanuts? You're fucking nuts? That's the joke. This is dick in peanut butter. It's fucking nuts. That's the thing. That's the gag. Like, it isn't any more complicated than that. I realize it may be difficult to keep up sometimes, but, like, come on. 60 million over Google? Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Only up to 2016? Well, shit. Don't you know she's making a hell of a lot more than we know then? If it's only reported up to... Whoops. 1 year. Or only up to a set year. Got 2 proto textures to the skin. Okay, yeah, I'll see it after stream. Cool. Alrighty, are we... We're good here. Okay. Aha, here. Oh yeah, I've got to line some of this with glass. That's not going to be fun. Okay. Oh, take care, Stone. Thanks for coming out, man. All right, where am I going? I'm going there. Naturally, I hit the one pocket of water we'd forgotten to clear. Thank God we didn't put any redstone down yet. Just going to make a nice little entrance down into this area. There we go. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, God damn it, my connection. Please. Once again, I apologize for the shitty nature of my internet. It was doing fine, and then it wasn't. Cool. Okay. Now... Okay, so we can't go too far over. Plant. There we go. Problem solved. Now I can grow this into a water column. A proper watery column. Weird attraction for peanut butter? No, it was just a joke. Do you take the deal, but you have to attend a Diddy party? Oh. Yeah, that's a tough question, man. I don't know. Knowing what we know now, like back in the day, before Diddy party was a meme, before anyone knew what the hell that even was, yeah, you could probably get people to accept the Diddy party deal. But now that everybody knows what the hell that is, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, fuck. There we go. Like, if this was 1990 whatever, if this was 2000 something, 2010 something, like, yeah, you could probably get people to accept the idea of a Diddy party. Ooh. Oh, okay, so that goes like that. I see now. So this has to slide into there, and then the current pushes it that way. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. We're good. Put that here. Not even gonna bother with using the kelp on all these. That should do her. Man, these tunnels were a pain to dig out. This song is good. Oh, okay. I don't know what song specifically you were referring to, but okay. Happy you like it. Fuck. I wonder, actually, speaking of Diddy parties, I wonder who the last poor fool is who was fooled into going into one. Who's the last person who had to don the baby lotion? Or the... Was it baby lotion or was it... Yeah, I guess it was baby lotion. Yeah, who's the last person who had to figure out the hard way what a Diddy party was? What was that poor person's name, I wonder? It was the last poor, innocent soul to go, oh yeah, party by Diddy, it's fine. Yeah, it's probably gonna be fine. Yeah, what's the harm? I wonder, who was that person? And do they regret it? Don't you know they have to, right? There. There we go. Okay. The item or the card submission line is almost ready. You have to attend a Jacktherippa party. Shut up. Shut up. Stop saying that, Arthur. There is no such thing. If you invited me to something called a Diddy party, I would feel weird immediately and it would set off red flags. Would it though? Because you know who it is. It's P. Diddy. P. Diddy is just his name. I mean, not really. Like, that's a street name, but you know what I mean. Like, you know who that is. It's not like if you're going to a Diddy party, it's a party thrown by P. Diddy. It's not a mystery. You know what to expect. Or, well, sorry, you wouldn't know what to expect. Like, back in, you know, however long ago it was that he's been getting away with this, no one knew what he was capable of, and nobody understood what exactly went on at a Diddy party. So, no, yeah, the name sounds sus, but is it really, though? Because it's not like you would care if it was fucking P. Diddy. P. Diddy was for the longest time such a popular, powerful rapper. You would immediately go, oh wow, P. Diddy. Holy shit, you got an invite to a party by P. Diddy? Wow, you must be something. You must be a big hitter. Or you must be an up-and-coming star or some shit like that. Right? That's the kind of thought process a lot of these people would have. It wasn't, unless again you were in the know, it wasn't the sort of thing you had the ability to go, oh man, there's such awful stuff going on here. Oh, it must be really terrible. Like, no, they just called him Diddy because P. Diddy was just his name. That was it. Obviously, it's it's a little more, you know. It's funny how sometimes these people have names that are prophetic. That's all I'll say. So at the time, could you really be faulted for not knowing what P. Diddy was up to? It was an open secret among those who were in the know. But that's those who are in the know. You're a random person, maybe not a random person, but like you're on the up and up. But like, I don't know. Unless you listen to Cat Williams' stand-up, at which point he would vehemently warn you not to attend a Diddy party. If you go get invited to a party by P. Diddy, you say no. Like, unless you had good friends, maybe. I don't know. You can't really fault some of these people for falling prey to that. Just was what it was. But I still want to know, who was the last poor soul to not know what a party with P. Diddy was like? Okay, I'm gonna do a slab right there to feed that into that direction. So, like, yeah, you can't know everything, obviously. Okay, that one I'm definitely gonna have to do some kelp. Gotta kelp it up. Hopefully I have enough. It was Andrew. Fit MC is a great answer. I don't think Fit was the last victim of a Diddy party. I don't think Fit was ever involved. Like, yeah, it's funny to say that, but like, objectively, no, I don't think Fit was in any way linked to any of that. I think Fit actually kind of keeps to himself. He talks to some of the big Minecraft names. But, like, Fit himself is actually... He's not usually involved in any of the dumb bullshit that goes on behind the scenes because he's a smart guy. He keeps his nose clean. Which is what you would expect and what you would hope from someone. Like, you would think most people would. Obviously, most people are not smart, but oh well. I know this, when I saw that interview with Usher, and he was all like, yeah, I went and stayed with P. Diddy when I was 13, and I learned things, and I'm like, oh God. This was an interview he did in like 2016, and he's like, yeah, when you go live with P. Diddy, you learn some stuff, and I was like, what the fuck? I don't want to know what he learned. I don't want to think about it, but oh my God, it's kind of hard not to think about it, you know? This was in like the early to mid 90s, I think. I don't know, Usher's surprisingly young. Like, he's only just now in his 40s. He's not that much older than me. Which is so weird, because in the mid 2000s when he broke out, because I think he was like just 18 or some shit like that, I always saw a lot of people in that age range as like, wow, they're just so adult. They're just so grown up. But, like, they were only a few years older than me. Not realistically that grown up. Oh, God. Okay, so this is where things become a problem. See, this is where the cards feed in and start getting read and processed. And I don't have the hoppers here. So the water's just going to go bleh and vomit out everywhere, and I don't want that. And the worst part of that is... Oh, wait. Didn't I have slabs here? Yeah, I had slabs here, and I had a chest here, too. Okay. I forgot I had it structured a certain way. Damn, when did I make this system? Wasn't that back in, like, May? June? No, it had to have been... It had to have been in May. Because that's when we did most of the internal structures were finalized, and May is when I started doing most of the redstone. Damn. How fly times, am I right? Is Fit involved in the 2BTT community at all anymore, or has he completely moved on? He has not completely moved on. He just doesn't do much of anything. He's just not really related. And you know what? That's fine. It's probably for the best, to be honest. I don't really mind Fit being around, but he very obviously is not a player. You know, he didn't do anything here. And that's fine. He didn't have to. I think if Fit played, he would never enjoy himself. He would never be able to enjoy, like, doing what I'm doing, you know? Like, Fit never struck me as the type of person to make things. Like, he made Fitlantis, and then he made little bits of things here and there, but he was never, like, a big creative type. You know what I mean? So it's fine. The last invite would likely go to a rising star like Ice Spice or Aiden Ross. Yeah. Yeah, that's very possible. Okay, over this way. There we go. Well, if Aiden Ross ends up, because I don't like that guy, if Aiden Ross ended up at a Diddy party, that's just fucking sweet justice. That was the guy, Aiden Ross? Or no, I'm thinking of Aaron from Game Grumps. Never mind. Different person. Never mind. I have him mixed up with someone else. Well, Ross from Game Grumps was an asshole too, so. Fuck. I can't tell where where the source block is. There we go. Yeah, that'll fix it. Okay, the card distribution line is, or the card, not distribution, the card pickup line has been properly structured, and I believe that's good. Oh, that's right, we put a thing here as well. Right. That'll work. That's good enough, I think. Okay. So every card submission system should now end up here. So if you have a card and you put a card in here, there you go. Okay, what is next? A lot of that water is in a closed system with like dispensers and droppers and shit. We should probably do the redstone before I bother with any of that. Okay, next. Oh wait, I've still got some of this to pick up. That's right, we still got channels to make sure they got enough liquid in them. Okay, still some last moment bits of things I need to finish. So those are good. Item distribution, card distribution is next. That was it. Okay. Yeah, because the main card distribution channels have a bunch of redstone on them. That's another thing I'm going to have to think twice about. Okay, so this system right here has some stuff missing from it, but that's because, you know, there's like a hopper here, there's a dropper here. That seals a lot of this in, insulates it from getting out. I was gonna do a bunch of redstone last, or next to last. I might have to just go ahead and do it now. Okay. We only need like what? 2 buckets? Reasonably? Okay, that'll work for that. So, technically the water isn't done, but we can't finish that until we're done with all the redstone stuff. So yeah, redstone and then rail lines. So redstone really is kind of like the big thing that everything is hinging on. There's a bunch of extra stuff that I've got planned after all of that's in place. So yeah, it's all redstone mostly. Observers, redstone dust, repeaters, comparators, droppers, hoppers, dispensers, the works. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Oof, I'm not looking forward to observers. There's a lot of observers we've got to place. Wish there was like a rotation tool that would just... When you place a block that has to have a specific orientation, you could make sure to knock it around like with a wrench in modded Minecraft. Last week, you inspired me to work on TPT project myself. I've kept occupied on the server. I've been planning it for last week. Okay. You know when the last Diddy party was? I don't think we do, no. And we likely won't ever know, for obvious reasons. Though, with all the lawsuits headed his way, I'm sure we'll find out. There's no way something like that stays hidden forever. People inevitably talk, and especially when it's something scandalous, oh, people love talking. As evidenced by the fact that I'm yapping about it right now. Do I have enough stuff in here? I don't think I do. We're probably gonna need more hoppers. Oh, more comparators, definitely. I think the best thing to do right now are all the observers. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I've got to get something to eat. I'm gonna do observers. And yeah, we'll be doing more redstone later. Probably... Let's see now. Tomorrow's Friday. So I'll be doing Freeform Friday and not anything else. Shit, yeah, I'm gonna be scrambling this weekend to be doing basically all the outstanding things that are outstanding. You know how that is. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. I do appreciate it. Leave a like and a comment, you know. Secret Saturday stream? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I definitely want to host some people when they come over and, like, show off what this place is. Yeah, maybe it'll be fun. I don't know. We have a lot to do. We're going to be going down to the wire. I can feel it. Oh well, y'all have a great evening. Sorry for the bad quality and all that. If you want to join our Discord or follow me on Twitter, all that is linked in the description below. And other than that, I will see you all tomorrow for Freeform Friday.